So let's take the next few moments and talk about how drop shipping actually works. I've got a quick little depiction here, gives you an overview, and I'm going to walk you right through it. All right, so I'm going to be here and I'm going to have widgets for sale, and I'm going to let people know that I've got them, and I'll be talking to potential customers, or my website will. And when one of them decides that they want the product, they're going to go ahead and place an order. They're going to let me know that they want it, what color, what size, how many, and they're going to end up sending me money. So they'll place an order with me. And then at that point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and talk to my supplier, whoever's manufacturing the product for me, and I'm going to let them know, hey, I need one widget or however many the customer ordered. Here's some money for it. I'm going to pay them for it, and I'm going to tell them, oh, hey, by the way, don't send the product to me. Send it to my customer. Send it directly to my customer. So really, it's hands off for me. I just place the order, tell the manufacturer or the supplier, send it directly to the customer, and then I don't need to worry about shipping it. And so they'll say, okay, go ahead, that sounds great. They're going to go ahead and deliver that product to the customer, and that customer is going to be happy that they got their product. I've collected the money that I needed, and the manufacturer took care of all the shipping for me. So that's, in a nutshell, a very high overview. That's how drop shipping works. Now, let me walk you through the steps that I take to get to this point, because it doesn't just happen automatically. So the first thing that I do is I look for products or items that are going to be profitable for me to sell. And let me tell you what I like. So I like products or items that solve a specific problem, or there's a definite need for it, and that helps me identify customers, because I know if they're looking for something that they need, or it helps them solve a problem, then you've automatically got a lot of interest from the customer side. So that really helps. Next, I like to find items that I can sell for between $20 and $30. If I go too much higher than that, then what I found is customers tend to delay, or they're more apprehensive about purchasing because it's a little bit bigger investment. Whereas in that $20 to $30 range, they can be an impulse buy and they'll buy it on the spot. So that really helps. And then anything less than 20 tends to be, the profit margin isn't so great. And you have to do the same amount of work. So you might as well get a little bit higher profit for doing that work, rather than, if you sell a $5 item, there's not much profit margin in that, right? But if you sell a $30 item, potentially you could have $20 of profit. So that's why I like that range there. And then I also like things that are not available in a store. So that makes sense, right? So if I'm selling a product and somebody can go to a local store, a Target, a Walmart, or whatever, and pick it up, why would they come to me, right? They're just going to go to Walmart or Target and buy it there. So I like to find items that aren't readily available in one of these discount stores or department stores or anything like that. So you want to find products that are somewhat unique, and that'll really help in the saleability, and they get those customers interested in buying from you. Okay. So after I have a product, what do I do next? Well, I have to market and promote the item. So being able to tell people what I have, what's available, and promote that is what brings traffic to me, so that they know what I'm selling. And so one of the things I did was I created my own website. So I have my own website where I market the products, and if people are asking about it, they're curious and want more information, I just tell them, hey, go to my URL, take a look at my product, get the rundown, get all the details, see the pictures, and then if you like it, you can just press the order button. So that's one nice thing, right? You just point them to your own website, and you can do that. If you don't want to have your own website, then another option is to use one of the existing sales platforms to sell your product. You've seen eBay.com, right? So you can sell products on eBay.com. You can also sell them on, say, Etsy. Etsy.com, Etsy tends to do a lot more of the DIY or the craft type products. Or Shopify, you can create a store online, and they've got lots of tools, templates, themes available that allow individuals that want to focus on their product to focus on the product, but you can almost point and click, and at a push of a button create an online store. So that's what Shopify helps you do. So there's a couple different options there. And then lastly, the key thing here about marketing and promoting a product is is you really just want to get traffic, right? So whether it's your own website that you point people to, or it's a sales type platform like Etsy or Shopify, people can go there, take a look at the products, or something bigger, maybe it's an eBay where people can be browsing and they can actually see your products. But it's all about getting your product in front of people so that they can see what you're offering, so that the traffic there is the key. And then once you've done that, then you want to get a customer. And when the customer sees what you're offering and they like it, it's this impulse buy, right? They've got to have it, they want it, it's in the right price range. Then they're going to place an order with you. And really what you need is you need their address where you ship it, and then you need to be able to collect the payment from them. So it's like kind of a payment processor, whether it's because there's going to be people pay you different ways, right? They can have a credit card, or maybe they have PayPal or Venmo or something like that. So you have to have a mechanism that you can accept payments. So that's why something like PayPal or Venmo is pretty nice, because take payments online. People trust those brands, so they're okay submitting their credit card information, and then you get paid from PayPal or Venmo after that, right? So customer submits their payment, and then PayPal or Venmo pays you from the proceeds. Now they take a little bit of profit off of that, right? So they charge a fee, like a processing fee, but they're providing a service. But like I said, in addition to getting that payment, you get the customer's address, and that's one of the key points about drop shipping is you need the customer's address, because you need to know where to have the product shipped. And so once you get that order, you contact your supplier, your manufacturer. You tell them, I need this product, this quantity, or this color, whatever it happens to be, and here's payment for it. And then don't ship it to me, ship it directly to my customer. And here's their address. And so that's really nice, because that's one less thing that I have to take care of, right? So the supplier has to ship it anyways, so you just give them the address of the customer and they just send it directly, so it keeps you out of the loop. So that's pretty nice. So what do I like about the drop shipping business? Well, there's a number of different things. Let me walk you through them real quick, and you'll see some of the advantages to drop shipping versus some other online business opportunities, some business models, or going to work at a regular 9 to 5, right? So one of the reasons I like drop shipping versus other, say, online businesses is because it can save me money. Largely because I don't have to build or manufacture anything, right? So the products that I have, I don't have to actually have them in my hands. I don't have to build them, put them together. Which means I don't have to store them anywhere, right? I don't have any inventory. I don't have to invest any money to acquire them. I don't have to find a place to store them. And so that's one of the big things, is because storage is not cheap, right? So if I keep them in my garage in my house, or maybe I rent a storage facility and pay a monthly fee there, I don't have to do that, right? No storage facility, my garage, I can still park my cars in there, right? I don't have to clutter my house up. So that's one great thing about drop shipping, is I don't actually have product that I purchase and hold and store. And then when a customer buys it, I don't have to ship it, right? So I don't have to go to the post office. I don't have to make mailing labels. I don't have to pack boxes. I don't have any of that trouble. I just tell my supplier, hey, here's an order, but ship it to the customer, don't ship it to me. So that's really nice. So this is a really, really good business model that I found. I've done a number of different things. I used to have a corporate job, and now I'm doing some drop shipping. And one of the first things I noticed about working for myself at home is I don't have to commute, right? So I don't have to fight the traffic in the morning to go to a job that I wasn't too excited about. Why would I do that? And then fighting the rush hour traffic just to come home, right? Everybody's jockeying for positions on the freeways, racing home. I don't have to fight that now, so that's one of the great blessings. But I do have it's my own business. I have my own store. It's a virtual store on the internet, which makes it available to anybody with a web browser on a computer that has internet access can visit my store, right? They don't have to be local to where I'm at. They can be anywhere in the world, and they can have access to what I'm offering. And all I need is a laptop with a internet connection. So I could be doing this anywhere. I could be at home and doing my drop shipping business, or I can be on vacation doing my drop ship business, or I can be out and about somewhere else. I don't have to, be locked to a 9 to 5, stuck in the same building every single day. I can do this wherever. So this is an awesome business model, and as we get into it, I'll explain a little bit more some of the advantages and disadvantages. But and that'll give you some of the insight. So that really what I want to talk about next is some of the future videos I'm going to be making about drop shipping. I'm going to talk to you about how to find good products to sell, right? So I think that's probably one of the keys, is being able to find that good product. Remember how I talked about certain price range and it's an impulse buy, and you want to find something that solves a problem? Well, I'll walk you through how to figure out where to get products like that. There's certain places you want to look, some places you want to avoid. I'll tell you what the sources are. I'll give you, stores or organizations or companies that you can go to, all for free, where you can look for products that you can source, so you can kind of pick and choose what you want. And then I'll show you the search criteria so that you can actually filter through and decide, hey, these products make sense, these don't make sense. Case in point, right? So I like to sell products in the $20 to $30 range. So what does that mean? That means I need to be able to source the product, being able to, if I need to, buy it at around $10. So I like that 3-to-1 ratio, right? So if I buy something for $10, I want to be able to sell it for $30. So that's why I look for products in that $10 range, and that allows me to sell it for $30. So that 3-to-1, and there's some reasoning and some justification for that 3-to-1 formula. And as we get more into it, I'll explain how that formula works and how you can adjust. But really, that 3-to-1 is kind of your buffer that allows you to run this business as a business, pay for some of the overhead that's associated with it, and still make a profit. So that, as we get into it, we'll talk more about that. I'll talk about your business, your store, your website, your internet presence. Like I said, you can have a store that is available on the internet. You can either do it yourself, if you're tech savvy or you like to tinker. I can show you how to build a website where you can offer your own products to do that. And now you've got complete control of your store, what products you show, how you list them, everything, down to the colors and the fonts and the placement of all that information. So that's one nice thing about having your own store, is you can do that. Or I can show you how to use an existing platform. Say you want to list your products that you're drop shipping on Etsy or on Shopify. I'll show you how to do that, and then also how to take advantage of some of these huge marketplaces like an eBay, where there's people just browsing through, right? So you place your item for sale on eBay. Now you can direct traffic there, but you're also going to have people that are just happen to be looking around for, maybe it's camping equipment, right? They're going to be looking for different types of products, and they may see your ad on eBay and decide to purchase from that. So that's kind of the walk-by traffic, and I'll show you how to take advantage of that. It's pretty nice. And then next, I want to show you how to market and promote the products that you're drop shipping, right? So you've got a website, which is nice, or maybe you've got your products listed on one of the sales platforms, Etsy, Shopify. But until you get traffic there, your product is going to sit there and it won't be seen by anyone. You won't make any sales, and so it's always important to do some marketing and advertising to bring those people in there. So for new beginners, I'm going to show you how to get free traffic, which is great, right? So you're just starting out, you want to be able to get some free traffic in there, get them looking at your products. Hopefully someone buys something, and that starts to generate and build some income, and then you can start looking at how to expand. And the next step would be using paid traffic, because now with paid traffic, that allows you to really control the audience that you are promoting and marketing towards, right? So if you have some camping equipment, camping gear that you're selling, you can now target campers, hikers, people that love the outdoor lifestyle. And guess what? When you do that, you hit those audiences that are actually looking and are familiar with what you're selling. Now you're going to get the impulse buyers, and you'll have a higher percentage of return based on the information that you're providing. So these are just some of the ideas that I have for future videos. I'll be putting them together throughout. You're not going to want to miss my next video, where I share more tips, tricks, hints and secrets about how I'm able to make money working from home. Hey, so I got a quick legal disclaimer here. The content that I'm sharing with you should not be construed as financial or legal advice. What I'm giving you is strictly for educational purposes only. So if you need to, please consult with a qualified professional regarding your specific situation. Now that I've got that out of the way,